We're going to dive into real estate prices a little bit. Now, I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys know this, like in terms of what the forces are that drive real estate, it's interest rates and it's job growth. Like those are the two biggest drivers of real estate prices are interest rates and job growth. And I've been surveying every single like big mortgage banking institution, and I don't know how much you guys know about the mortgage industry, but basically like all the underwriting firms like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae, they've issued these 2% coupons in order for the banks to offer these crazy low interest rates. And so the question I've been asking all of them, and these are people with like managing tens of billions of dollars in warehouse lines of credit for loans. They've been telling me there's no way in hell Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae are going to issue 1% coupons. It ain't happening. There's no freaking way. The banks are so busy right now because so many people want to refinance. Like they got more business than they know what to do with. So like the demand is too high for them to, try to push a 1% coupon through Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae. So point is like interest rates are probably not going to go any lower. So then the question becomes regarding real estate prices, what's going to happen to unemployment? Like, are we going to see, job growth, right? So like for us to literally get back to where we were pre-COVID, we would need to add over 20 million jobs. We would need to add over 20 million jobs just to get back to pre-COVID. Something interesting I'll share with you guys is the only time in history besides the Great Depression, when unemployment has breached 10%, was in 1982. I don't know if you guys read it in the history books, or maybe you experienced it, the savings and loan crash. And then October of 2009, when the mortgage industry totally collapsed. Those are the only two times in history unemployment has breached 10%. And right now we're at 14.7%. And something the Bureau of Labor and Statistics is reporting is that the true unemployment rate is actually around 19.7%. The reason why there's a big discrepancy and why they're saying the true unemployment's at 19.7% is because all of these huge Fortune 1000 companies are offering people these packages to retire early. So if you've been following like Delta Airlines, American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, the cruise liners, like all these companies that are getting crushed by COVID, they're coming up with creative ways to let people go so that they don't file unemployment claims. So if anybody's wondering, like, at what point is it considered a depression, like an economic depression? And typically when unemployment rate exceeds 20%, that would be like textbook definition of like, we're in a full-blown depression. So I don't know if I'm painting the picture clear enough here, but we're probably in like one of the biggest honeymoons ever in the residential real estate market. About something else kind of interesting, and this kind of just further validates the fact that there's a large percentage of the population that's not collecting unemployment because they took, packages to like retire early or whatever. They may not actually be retiring early. They just took like a quasi severance package. But in 2010, the percentage of the jobless population in the US just went, woo, is crashing and burning. So anyways, it's like going back to like 1950, it's never been this low. It's crazy low.